everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. When you let your nuts hang.
So y'all, here go the story time everybody been waiting on. So y'all, my birthday was December 4th. Remember that, December 4th, Thursday. Before my birthday, the only person that I've been planning my birthday with was my big sister because I wanted her to be my chaperone in my party. So my job, my big sister didn't pay for anything. She didn't pay for her room. She didn't pay for nothing. No food, no decorations, nothing. I gave her a free room, my AirBNB, and everything. The only thing that she was involved in was getting my AirBNB because she already had an account. So I just sent her the money and let her handle it, which ended up being my biggest mistake, yeah. But I didn't think of it as being my biggest mistake because, mind y'all, this is my big sister, and I've been, been doing stuff with her, been partying with her, been doing all types of stuff with her. And
this first video was 12 minutes long, 12 minutes and 40 seconds, and we're gonna hear the ghetto bird all through the video, so just bear with it.
Every time I go out with her, this has never been a problem. So y'all, fast forward to my AirBNB. Mind y'all, for my AirBNB, I invited maybe about 10 girls and my big sister, and that's all I wanted to be. I had my girls get matching PJs, everything. The day before the AirBNB, I went to the store, bought decorations, bought balloons, bought cake, bought food, bought everything, more than enough. I had a catering for the next day that was gonna bring breakfast, everything, like the whole ones and the twos, everything was set up, like everything was already planned out. This whole thing has been planned out for months. So mind y'all, through all of this, my big sister has been supportive. She has been there for me. She was, helping me make sure everything was straight, texting in my birthday group chat, getting on everybody, making sure everybody was coming, helping me, like really helping me with my birthday. I would have never expected this to happen. So as soon as I walk into the AirBNB, I'm seeing all of these folks like sitting in my living room, Mind you, as soon as I walk in there, her friends like, we've been looking for you and we trying to turn up with you and we gonna put your wig back on for you and stuff. We miss you, stuff, little stuff, this, that, little stuff. Mind y'all, I don't know none of these folks. I only seen them maybe like heard there before when they was with my big sister when I used to go out with her. Other than that, I don't know these folks. So the day of my AirBNB, I get there. I'm the first person there. I'm decorating the AirBNB. I'm trying to make sure everything look nice for the girls, getting everything settled. So mind y'all, my big sister get there. When my big sister get there, everything cool. Everybody having fun, everybody, drinking, getting, having fun, doing what girls normally do. And mind y'all, at this point, it's no boys there. It's just girls. Like, it's just girls. We just having, fun. So, mind y'all, I got a boyfriend. And, yeah. So, I got a boyfriend. And my big sister knows about my boyfriend. And my dad knows about my boyfriend. My mama, everybody knows about my boyfriend. So, while we all having fun in the AirBNB, everybody twerking, doing their little ones and twos, my friend comes to me, she like, you do it outside. He got you a gift. No, come outside. See what we talking about. Cool. So I walk outside my AirBNB. Mind you, me and my homegirls, it's us two walking outside. So we walk outside. I'm going up, talk to my boyfriend. Cool, talk to my boyfriend. Mind y'all, all my friends told me as soon as I walked outside, my big sister, first thing she said was, they not coming back up in here. Mind y'all, AirBNB, I pay for it. I'm not coming back into my AirBNB. So, cool. So, as I'm outside, I'm talking to my boyfriend. Mind y'all, I didn't tell him to come in. I didn't tell him to do nothing there. We just outside talking to him. Like, my friend, she talked to her little dude because her dude was out there. So, we both, talk to our little just whatever. So, my big sister come outside the AirBNB. She like, I ain't gonna lie. Woo. Hold on. So, y'all, we gonna give my sister a name. Her name gonna be Stinkabella. So, Stinkabella come outside, and Stinkabella like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta go. Have y'all got her, y'all gotta go. Woo, woo. So, my boyfriend, I'm like, hold on, y'all, mind y'all, I'm a little tipsy or whatever. So, I'm like, Stinkabella, like, baby, first of all, this is my boo. Like, this is my boo. So, as I'm telling her, like, this is my boo, she like, I don't care. I'm about to get them an Uber home. They about to go. This is a girl's party. This is a girl's party. First of all, who said it was a girl's party? Second of all,
I'm trying to figure out if she's even an adult. She said her sister had to get her sister had to chaperone. She had to get the Airbnb because she had an account. So I'm assuming that she's not old enough to have an Airbnb account. And now her sister's telling her what to do. Like, so, and then she's saying she's been drinking. So it's a lot of stuff that's going wrong in this any damn way.
if it was a girl's party and my man wanted to show up here, my man could show up here. So basically, she started coming outside, talking, popping her little stuff or whatever. So we're gonna give my friend a name. Her friend name, my friend name gonna be. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna call this friend Ladybug. So I'm out there, Ladybug just looking at Stinkabella, and Ladybug like, come on now, like, chill, like, on some chill, like, chill. So Stinkabella, like, going off. And mind you, I could tell Stinkabella done had a few too many drinks. So, like, I'm trying to tell Stinkabella, like, calm down, y'all. Like, calm down. Like, calm down. So Stinkabella ended up going back into the Airbnb. So Stinkabella going back into the Airbnb. I'm still outside with Ladybug and our little boyfriends or whatever. Cool. So I go back up to the Airbnb. I'm knocking on the door. She not trying to let me in the Airbnb. So I finally get into the Airbnb. As I get into the Airbnb, she like, I'm about to call your dad because this is not what we finna do. And your dad ain't say you can have no boys over here. Woo, woo. So first thing I said was, call my dad. Like, call my dad. The first thing I told her, I'm like, call my dad. Like, call my dad because I'm not doing this. Like, it's my birthday. Like, call my dad. So mind you, I was a little tipsy, but I was fully conscious, like, that, yes, call my daddy, like, what? So, boom, she get on the phone with my daddy, y'all. She instantly get on the phone with my daddy, talk about some, Nala said, F what you talking about, and she don't care. She can have as many dudes as she wants to over here, woo, woo, woo. Like, saying little stuff like that. Mind you, y'all, my friends is in here, like, it was embarrassing. It was basically trying to get, like, she was trying to little girl me and, like, embarrass me in front of my friends. So my daddy, he on the phone. He like, I'm going to just let y'all, handle this on some big girl stuff. Like, be mature, woo, 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 handle it. So cool. She get off the phone with my daddy. She like, your dad said you can't have nobody over here. Woo. Mind y'all, my dad ain't say that. My dad did not say that at all. So cool. Y'all, my daddy know my man. So next thing I know, as I'm in the car telling her to take accountability, she like, she ain't got to take accountability for nothing. She grown and woo, woo, woo. She still finna go party. She still finna go have fun with or without me and woo, woo, woo. And then she gonna have the nerve to tell me that I can go get my wig put back on by her friend Shay Shay and woo, woo. Why would I want Shay Shay to put my wig back on, baby? Shay Shay don't know how to do her. What makes you think I'm finna let Shay Shay play in my head? We gonna name my man Ray J. So cool, my man name gonna be Ray J. So mind you, I get back in the Airbnb and I pull my sister into my guest room and I'm like shit, like we into it, but it wasn't on no into it like we arguing. It was on some little sister back and forth, but like it wasn't even something you was supposed to do in front of your friends. Like, so really it was just like some little back and forth. Like, it was not supposed to lead into what it led into. So cool, like I'm like basically popping my little stuff because it's like, for one, I'm already a little drunk. For two, like I'm not thinking she on no hating stuff the way she was on. Like, I'm just really thinking like, okay, maybe she just had a little too many shots and she just trying to look, on some little stuff. But my thing is, baby, you're not finna embarrass me. You're not finna try to do this in front of my friends. So no, I wasn't going for that. I was not going for that. Mind you, I forgot to mention this. Before we had the little altercation, the physical altercation, when we was in the room arguing and I was like, my man was coming over here like, you're not talking about nothing, my man coming over here. I was like, Ladybug, like, was my sister in the wrong? Like, do you think my sister was in the wrong? And Ladybug was like, I ain't gonna lie, Stinkabella, like, you did come out there on some crazy stuff, like, woo, woo, woo. And I guess by my friend telling Stinkabella that it hurted her ego. It hurted her in some type of way. Mind y'all, keep that in mind, because that is very important. So I get to arguing with her. As I'm getting to arguing with her, y'all, I told her, like, I'm like, on your mom, on this, that, like, I'm just saying on God, like, I'm just talking my little stuff, like, so as I'm talking my little stuff, y'all, she got one friend there, one friend. The one friend she had there the first one friend she had there, we're gonna call this bitch Shay Shay. So, Shay Shay in the room, she like, oh, almost said the name. Oh, I said the name, y'all. So, Shay Shay is Stinkabella friend, so, Shay Shay in the room while I'm arguing with Stinkabella, which is my sister. Shay Shay in the room. Shay Shay like, Stinkabella, you gonna let her say that? You gonna let her, ooh, basically trying to jump into the sister beef. And it's like, why are you adding your ones and twos into something that got something to do with sisters and this don't have nothing to do with you? So, I guess by Shay Shay, whatever Shay Shay saying that to my sister, I guess that built some type of fire, some type of something in her, something. So, next thing I know, after Shay Shay said what she said, I just get pushed to the wall, like, push. Mind y'all, makeup done, outfit on, hair done, like, I'm looking like, So, I just get pushed to the wall, and mind y'all, this is, like, my best friend, so, like, I did not swing on her, and I know I did not swing on her. I was not planning on swinging on you, because, baby, why would I fight my sister? I would not fight my sister. Then we in front of people, like, no. So next thing I know, she got her hands around my neck, so like pressing against me on the wall. Next thing I know, everybody get to trying to like grab me. Next thing I know, she ripped my wig off my head. So once I felt my wig was off my head, like I just like I just started crying. Like I just had to cry because it was embarrassing. It was just like, you took my wig off. Like, I ain't even hit you. Like, what? After she did that, I'm just yelling. I'm like, why would you rip my wig off? Like, why would you do that? She like, I didn't even fight you. If we didn't fight, how was my wig off? How was my wig off if we didn't fight? Like, how was my wig off if you did not touch me? Like, you, like, come on now. So, cool, I go outside. I'm trying to, like, breathe, calm down. Cool. I'm outside with my big cousin. I'm sitting in the car with my big cousin. Cool. So, as I'm sitting in the car with my big cousin, like, my feelings is hurt. Like, at this point, my feelings is hurt. So, I'm telling my big cousin, I'm like, to have my sister come to the car, like, because this is something sisters should talk about. This is not something that should be discussed in front of everybody. So, I'm like, tell my big sister to come to the car. Like, I want to talk to her. Like, that should not have happened. Like, even after she snatched my wig off, I was still trying to talk to her. I'm still trying to, y'all, the first thing she said when she got to the car, the first thing she said when she opened the door, she said, if you're not going to apologize, it's no reason for me to be in this car. Me? Apologize? Me? On my birthday? After you just snatched my wig off? In front of my friends? Me? Apologize? So I'm like, Stinkabella, like, take accountability that you messing up my party. And mind y'all, when I was sitting in the car, for probably about 2 hours. Like, that's how emotional I was. That's how much, like, the shit hurting my feelings. Like, I sat in the car for about 2 hours crying, literally 2 hours crying. And as I'm sitting in the car, my guests are outside, like, they're not feeling the party no more. Like, everybody, like, just blue. So, y'all, after she didn't want to take accountability in the car or whatever, she get out the car, and I'm like, first of all, I'm not finna kiss no ass. I'm not finna, no, and your friend is not putting my wig back on. Like, no, you should never ripped it off in the first place. While we was in the car, y'all, her biggest thing was, why you trying to have a boy over here and you got friends over here and you never know what these girls trying to talk to your dude and you never know how girls get and woo. First of all, the group of girls that I invited are my closest friends. And second of all, who even said dudes was trying to come over here? It's not like that I had a group of dudes come and know y'all. Like, it was literally just my boyfriend. And everybody, all my friends know who my boyfriend is. Like, everybody knows who my boyfriend is. So, as she get out the car, like 5 minutes later, y'all, 5 minutes later, a group of people pull up to my Airbnb, come to find out these are her friends. So she brought 5 people. It's 4 girls and another dude. And mind you, these are added to she, whatever fuck I said her name was gonna be. So mind you, she got 6 of her friends here. So they going into my Airbnb or whatever, and that's bothering me because while I'm outside dealing with the stuff that just happened and my friends, everybody getting, like, feeling that way, you invite your people to my Airbnb to finish getting turned up. It's a lot paid for something that you didn't spend a dime on. It's kind of crazy to me. So it really just woke me up in my head like, no, this is what you're not finna do. You're not finna fuck up my party. You're not finna try to kick me out of my party. And you're not finna take over my stuff. So, no. So, what I did was I got up out that car and I went into my Airbnb. So, as I told all my friends, you know, I'm telling everybody to come back in the Airbnb. I'm walking around my Airbnb like I'm just looking around. Like, I'm just looking around, waiting on everybody to come back in there. My sister busted out, started saying, you mad, you ain't trying to come up in here, you mad, you bitter, you gonna die mad, stay mad, you mad because your friends ain't enjoying themselves, and woo, like, constantly look throwing little slick rocks, you know, trying to, like, basically rage bait me. And so I'm like, you sitting up here 20-something talking about your 17-year-old sister to your friends, like. And then I'm like, the only reason anybody probably feeling the way right now is because you on some weird stuff. And if anything, everybody was having a good time. Like, and I still ask my friends, like, did y'all have a good time? And everybody had a good time, and I still had a good time. So I'm like, nobody's mad but you. You the only one mad because at the end of the day, you going to have to realize that you messed up your sister party. That's not me. You going to have to realize that. And so as I'm saying that, my dude walk up in there, and all my friends walk back up in there. So as her little friends still on my couch, like, they still ain't moved, like. So my folks walk up in there, everybody coming in my room, but my sister, Stickabella, and her friends, they still in the living room. So everybody coming in my room. And, you know, we just chilling in my room. Like, I'm not trying to stuck them because, like, my wig off, I've been crying. Like, I'm just trying to chill with my friends at this point. So, y'all, as I'm chilling with my friends, y'all, we in my room. So, mind y'all, the only people that's in my room at this point is me, my man sitting right here, my friend Ladybug sitting across from me, and her dude, you know, sitting over there. Cool. So, mind you, the rest of my friends, you know, they up in there in the other room because the guest room connected to my room. So, they in there, you know, some of them passed out drunk, some of them up in there, just, like, half of them didn't even know what was going on. So, as we up in the room, mind you, my door was closed, but if you walk out of my door, the living room is right there. So, as we up in the room, I'm, like, shaking, you know, trying to calm down. Like, everybody trying to calm me down, whatever. Cool. So, once I realized, like, hold on, because y'all feeling a little too comfortable in something that's mine. Like, my own friends not even in here kumbaya. Like, what are y'all in my party for? So, I told them, I'm like, can y'all go? Like, y'all gotta go. Like, go. Like, and as I'm telling them this, like, they're still sitting down. Like, nobody's moving. They're still sitting down. So, I'm getting irritated. Like, once I see that they're not moving, it's like, now y'all playing with me. Like, y'all playing in my face. Like, because I'm telling y'all to leave and nobody's moving. Like, and my sister constantly saying, ain't nobody got to leave nothing. They ain't leaving nowhere. Like, and I'm like, baby, hold on, because they got to go. If I say they got to go, they got to go. So, and once I realized they was not moving, I just texted all my friends, and I'm like, everybody come back in my Airbnb. Like, come back in my Airbnb. I told my boyfriend to come in there. I told my friend boyfriend to come in there. I told everybody to come up in there. Okay, y'all, so as we in a room, like, it's just me, Ladybug, my boyfriend, and her boyfriend, everybody else in the other room, like, you know, we chilling. So, as we in the other room, like, my boyfriend trying to calm me down, my friend trying to calm me down, like, I'm just trying to be calm. They still, my big sister and her friends still in the living room, like, talking about me, like, constantly talking about me. So, like, I bust out and said, I'm like, why are you talking about your 17-year-old sister to your friends? Like, you don't talk about your little sister to your friends. Like, what? So she talking about me to her friends, constantly bringing up our personal information, bringing up situations with our parents. Like, you don't talk about stuff like this. Stuff like this stays between us. You don't talk about that around your friends. So I'm like, why are you constantly talking about me? Like, I'm constantly saying, why are you constantly talking about me? So as I'm saying that, like, she constantly just saying her little ones and twos. Like, constantly just saying her little ones and twos. All right, y'all, her friend, Shay Shay. So as she constantly talking her little stuff, her friend in the living room talking stuff too, why are you including yourself in an argument that don't have nothing to do with you? This is like, why are you involving yourself in sister problems? Like, you are not the sister. You are not, no. So she get to talking about my friend, y'all. She get to talking about Ladybug. Ladybug is sitting right next to me. Mind y'all, my friend Ladybug, she got some weight on her. She has a badonkadonk on her. So the girl bust out and said, Shay bust out and said, she all up in the living room talking about some, and your fat ass friend, where your friend supposed to sleep at, and y'all think this what it is. Like, constant just trying to raise bait my friend, like, and then my big sister talking about some, my friend will be wrong if she come in there and whoop your friend and this, that, and the third. Like, constantly, like, throwing little stuff at my friend. Mind y'all, my friend ain't saying nothing to this girl. My friend ain't even reacting at all. So I bust out, I'm like, why are you constantly talking about my friend and my friend don't know you? My friend ain't saying nothing about you. My friend is not worried about you. So my sister bust out and said, let me go and get up out of here because I'm drunk and I know I'm going to beat this, be bloody. I'm going to beat her bloody. I'm going to beat her bloody. Like, constantly repeating it. Like, constantly saying she was going to beat me bloody. Why would you say that about your sister? Like, and we was just cool 4 hours ago. Like, we was just cool 4 hours ago twerking together, and now you want to see me bloody? Like that's what was weird to me, because it's like, that's not no little thing. Like, that hatred that she had, it's been there. And it only came out that night because she was drunk. But what kills me is that we've always been drunk together, so it just was like, why then? Why at that moment? So the friend, mind y'all, they talking through rooms at this point. We're arguing through rooms. The girl like, and that dude you got up in there, weak. He weak as hell. He weak sauce, this, that, and the third, because my nigga would have been came out here and woo, and stopped all this and stopped all that. And the ones you got up in there, they not on and this, that, and the third, and woo. So mind you, as she saying all this, she don't know that my man is a little woo. So I guess the stuff that she said on top of everything and how the night was going, like, it was bothering my man. And so my man did what needed to be done. And so by my man doing what he needed to be done, which what I cannot say on TikTok because they're going to take down my video, she bust out and was like, as soon as he walked out the room and did what he did, the girl gonna bust out and say, you weak as hell, you bringing out guns, woo. Now he weak, but you was just antagonizing him. Now he weak, but you was just talking all this big dog stuff. So my man, like, he not even on it, like, just come outside, because mind y'all, they had a dude with him. So my man, like, he ain't even on all that, like, little bro, come outside. So the dude they had with them not on it. So they like, nah, that dude, he not on it. Woo. So boom, my big sister, Stinkabella, called the police. So when she called the police, she immediately hung up. She was trying to, get a reaction out of him. So when she did that, she like, I got the police on the way. So you better get up out of here and woo. So everybody trying to get my man out the door. My man get out the door, cool. At that point, like, I just had to realize, like, it's time for me to go. Like, it done went too far. Like, y'all, nobody's listening to me. She still got these folks in my AirBNB. I don't know who these folks is. Like, I'm irritated. My mama not picking up the phone. My dad's not picking up the phone. Like, she's not trying to leave my AirBNB. She ruining my party. Like, at that point, I realized I had to go. So once I realized I had to go, I'm walking in my AirBNB room and I'm just trying to pick up all my stuff. Like, I'm trying to grab as much stuff as I can. So as she see that I'm trying to leave the Airbnb, she tell her friend, she like, rip all this down, take all her decorations down, y'all. Mind y'all, I literally just sat up there and put all of my decorations up. Like, I had it decorated so nice. She told her friend, she was like, rip all this little HOE stuff down and pop all her balloons and do all this. Like, what? Like, pop all my balloons. And that right there, it really hurted my feelings. Like, them destroying my decorations really hurted my feelings because it's like, dang, you really that bitter. Like, you really that mad that you did all that. Like, what? That, it really hurt my feelings. So, after that, I just left because it wasn't nothing else for me to do. I had to leave. So, I left. Once I left, y'all, before I left, she kept saying, I'm about to block this bitch right now. Block me on Facebook, TikTok, everything. Like, you blocked me like I did something to you. You blocked me. And what it really gives is you mad that your nigga wasn't there. That's kind of what it gives. But at the end of the day, I feel like jealousy was in her heart. And to be honest, you have no reason to be jealous of me. But karma gonna get you.
The sister is out of pocket, but both of them is out of pocket because why you 17 drinking like that, getting drunk? I got an issue with that because I got a daughter, and I would hate to see my daughter out here drunk, acting a fool with her sister because they can't get along, and it's really disheartening. And the sister was actually in the comments, but she deleted her comments. No, I didn't drink at 17. I didn't. I was smoking weed, but I didn't drink. I didn't drink until I was like 19. But no, I started drinking at 18. I remember I had a drink at like 17, and I fell off a bike. The handlebars fell down, and because I was drinking, it's a drink called, it was like a little royal or little something. It was a little small beer, and it was like 50 cents. So I bought like 4 of them, and you get them at the liquor store. And I was drinking those, and the handlebars on the bike that I was riding on fell down, and I scraped up my face. And yeah, I was like, I'm never drinking again. So yeah, I didn't drink. That was a bad day. I think I still got the scar on my eye. I don't remember which one it was, but you can still see the scar on my face from that. So yeah, that made me I stopped drinking from there. I was like, hell no, drinking is stupid.